Man, I tell you, man, there's always something, dude. Like, why can't stuff just work, man? Like, I am I fancy myself a tech savvy guy, but every once in a while, you just drop the ball and you're just like, dude, what's going on? So if you was here before and you're not here now, I apologize. That was a little technical issue on my part. You are at my home studio right now, actually, for those who are wondering. This is my Hackintosh. Why did I have a Hackintosh? Because I am literally too cheap to get a real Macintosh. The new Power Macs, the new Power Macs were way too expensive for me. So Uncle Stash and I decided to build a Hackintosh. So this is the build right now, and I'm pretty proud of that. Although I would like to get a new one, but that's like neither here nor there. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to come back in here who were here before, who got kicked out due to my negligence. Put it out there. Yeah. I want to see my face in the back so I can know everything's going on. So yeah, where I left off at, I was talking about good old Fleetwood Mac. It's about Fleetwood Mac, dude, and about me taking an L, TT results. I'm in Japan. I'm a producer here. I do soundtracks, voiceovers, and acting here. I had a big gig and I lost $9,000. And I'm trying not to get pissed about it, but it's 9 G's, my guy. 9 G's. Think about if you had $9,000 in your pocket and you just dropped it. Like you just going to the train station or whatever, and you just dropped $9,000. How would you feel? What type of PC you got? What's the specs? Oh man, I'm glad you asked about that. Like I said, this is a Hackintosh. I built it myself. I went to Akihabara in Tokyo and built this one. You can probably see the Noctua dual tower cooler here. I went actually with the Aorus Z390 motherboard Pro. And it's a funny story about this. My homie Uncle Stash told me to get the Pro Wi-Fi, but I was being El Cheapo and I didn't get it. So he was like, hey man, you should probably spend the extra $20 and get the Z390 Pro Wi-Fi. And I was like, nah man, I don't need the Wi-Fi. I needed the Wi-Fi, man. So I ended up getting this board. And I had to, you can't see it, but on top of the build right here is a little USB Wi-Fi Ethernet adapter, wireless adapter. I had to buy one of those because I was too cheap to buy the motherboard with the built-in Wi-Fi. So true story, man. Don't be cheap, man. Can you run all high-end games on it? I can't run all high-end games on it because I have a i9 ninth generation, not the new one. But I have an i9 in here. 64 gigs of RAM. I have the Sapphire graphics card in here, and I went with the Sapphire because it was cheaper. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still pretty good. And what else do I have in here? That's about it, man. But I can't run high-end games on it. I typically don't use it for that. I use it for editing and music production, though. As you can see right here, I got my MPC Touch and my MIDI keyboard right here. And coffee, because you can't do anything without coffee. Because, like, why would you want to do anything without coffee? It's the best performance-enhancing drug ever. But, yeah, this is the Hackintosh, man. Love it. But I want to build a new one. Yeah. They are really solid. Can't tell you spent at least 3. Yeah. Well, nah. Actually, you'd be surprised, dude. If you build it yourself, you don't have to spend that much. This whole build right here, case included, not including the peripherals, This Hackintosh literally only cost me around 1,700 for everything, and that's because a lot of things in Akihabara and Tokyo are just cheap. So that, and I got a rebate too, like on the spot rebate. So it was like $1,700. So it was actually a pretty dope buy, man. Yeah. I'm in Tokyo area right now. Tokyo Stash and Spade, baby. Tokyo. I lost $9,000. Yeah, that's what I typically use mine for. But yeah. Yeah, back to that. So I lost $9,000. It's a bummer, man, and I'm trying to get over it. I'm literally trying to get over it. Thought about moving to the U.S. or Canada. I'm from the U.S., man. And Uncle Stash is from Canada. Yeah, my partner, Uncle Stash, the old white guy, he's from Canada. He's from Toronto, as he says it. I say Toronto, but he's from Toronto, and I'm actually from the southern part of the United States. Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. So there's a reason why I left. Yeah. The atmosphere a lot more diverse in Tokyo versus Memphis, Tennessee. It's home, but home has problems. I'll put it like that. Yeah. You know any Chinese? I don't know, man. I don't know Chinese. Are you in Vancouver? What's up, man? I actually love Vancouver, dude. Like, real talk. Vancouver is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I love Toronto more because it's just close to New York, but Vancouver is dope. Y'all got a lot of good nature and stuff up there. Actually, the Memphis Grizzlies came from Vancouver, so that's what's up. I used to live in the West End. Yeah, beautiful place, very beautiful place. I don't know Chinese, man. I speak Japanese. I speak Japanese. I'm in Japan, man. I don't know Chinese. So, yeah, Nielsen and Bidwell. I'm assuming that's part of Vancouver, right? I'm assuming that's part of Vancouver. Yeah. But alright. So what are you doing in Vancouver? TTV results. What do you do? Because I'll be interested in knowing that. Right outside my house, we got the Golden Ear Lake. The Golden Ear Lake. It's kind of a weird name, but I'm not gonna say anything because we got a lot of weird names in the U.S. too. Chuckalisa, baby. Yeah. Nothing much, honest. Just enjoy life and got a wonderful respect, man. That's what it's about. It's about finding comfort and enjoying life. My homie, Uncle Stash, and partner, he's trying to do the same thing, but he's currently stuck in Japan. He's trying to go to the Philippines. I don't think he minds me saying this because he talks about it every day, trying to retire in the Philippines. But due to this COVID situation, nobody can go anywhere. Which is why I'm pissed off about losing that $9,000. See how I made full circle right there? You see how I came back around to that? That $9,000, man, was my nest egg for this year. But Uncle Stash actually was talking to me about it. Like, hey, man, money comes, money goes. You'll make more money, but it still stings. I tell you, it hurts. You got to find a way to pay for all this good stuff. Yeah. You got to find a way to pay for new stuff. So I've been trying to get over it. He was like, why don't you listen to Fleetwood Mac? And I'm not a Fleetwood Mac enthusiast. I know about the group. The only song I know, and I thought he was going to ask me to listen to, was Landslide. And if you ever listen to Fleetwood Mac Landslide, that is undeniably one of the saddest songs ever. Listening to that song will make you want to stab yourself in the thigh. Yeah. Like, seriously, that's not the song you recommend to anybody who's on the edge. If somebody's like borderline, like depressed or sad, don't listen to Landslide. He was like, you should listen to, man, Dreams, and you can go your own way. Is that it, Uncle Stash? You can go your own way. You can go your own way. Is that the name of the song? Yeah, You Can Go Your Own Way, I think was the name of the song. And he told me the history behind it. Like, this was actually like beef. Fleetwood Mac was going through a turbulent time because the group was on that white candy and pretty drugged out. So they made this album, and Stevie Nicks wrote a song called Dreams, and I think Lindsay wrote a song, You Can Go Your Own Way, and they put it on the same album. This is one of the best-selling albums in the world before Thriller. So I was like, hey man, I'll listen to it. And I'm not gonna lie, You Can Go Your Own Way sounds a lot better than Dreams, undeniably, because it's more upbeat, and I can kind of relate more to a guy's pain talking about a woman. But the lyrics in Dreams was way more meaningful, because let's be honest, man, like when a woman talks about her pain, it hits a little bit harder than a dude talking. And I don't know why is that. Like when women talk about dudes, it hits harder. Every breakup has always been my fault, right? Even if it's not my fault, it's always been my fault, because when a woman talks about the breakup, the guy instantly looks bad. It's like there's no way you can come back from a woman talking trash about you. You're always wrong, right? I'm just throwing it out there. You don't look good talking about a woman. Well, I think I'm going to head out. Keep turning up, man. Keep doing your thing. Next time, lose you. Thanks, man. I greatly appreciate it. Not trying to lose that $9,000 anymore. Like, seriously. Thank you for support, man. Come back later. Word. But yeah, listen to the song, and aesthetically, the Dream song hits harder, because when a woman talks about a guy, it's just more impactful. But yeah, You Can Go Your Own Way. Yeah. It's a thing. So, while listening to these songs, I had an epiphany, which is not just a black woman's name. I had an epiphany. The reason why I'm feeling down about that loss of income is because I'm not doing enough. And I do a lot. I'm not like lazy by any stretch of the imagination, but I need to find something to cover that hole up. So I was talking to my friend Chris McCombs, who's actually the head of Tokyo Cowboys, and is putting out a video game, which I'm doing a soundtrack for, called the Benza RPG. I was talking to him yesterday, and he was like, yo, Spade, you got to snap out of this, dude. It's not like you're not working. And the issue was I allotted 30 days for this contract. I had 30 days mapped out, and now that 30 days is gone. And every day I don't work and get money, I'm thinking about the money I could have got. So it's kind of like this vicious cycle where, you know, I keep thinking about the money I don't have. And don't get me wrong, I was always aware I broke up what they're doing. We need to make a breakup video, Uncle Stash, about like how it's always your fault. And I'm not gonna lie, and out of all my relationships, I can legit say it wasn't my fault 2 times that I can think of. Like, it legit wasn't my fault. Even when it wasn't my fault, it was my fault because I just didn't get caught doing my dirt. And if y'all want to hear about that later, I can talk about that. But let me go back to what I was saying. I'm not doing enough, right? I need to find something to fill in that block of time for that 30 days I allotted. And Chris made sense. So, it hit me. Write a movie script. I always wanted to write, so I was like, just jump into writing a movie script. So last night, it was this one script I was working on about a year ago with my friend, and we punched it out. I opened it up yesterday, and I literally spent all night to like 3 a.m. just typing away, punching it up, and I sent it to Uncle Stash this morning. He read it and promptly shitted on it. But that's what Uncle Stash do. I love him to death, man. He's my man. Man, I love Uncle Stash. So I thought I had my phone on airplane mode, but whatever. But yeah, what I was saying. So That's the thing about doing live streams on your phone, guys. Like, people would just call you during your live streams, and it's just like, bruh, don't you know I'm doing a live stream? You couldn't wait to after the phone is out? Or, why are you not watching my live stream? It's the thing. I thought you my homie. Like, seriously. Let me tell you something, guys. The last people going to support you when you're doing anything is your friends. Those are the last people who are going to actually support you. But I'll talk about that later. Man, where was I at? Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So I'm writing a movie script. And I'm actually punching it out now. Doing it. So that's what I'm going to do with this 30 days. I'm actually going to dive into more videos for Tokyo Stash and Spade. And I'm going to finish up my short movie script and budget it out and try to get it planned. I'm not going to tell you what the movie is about because I need to punch it up and get it like super duper tight. But I'm going the suspense route, I think. I was going to do a comedy first, but comedy is legit hard to write because what's funny to me might not be funny to you, and comedy is all subjective. Like, honestly, I don't find Jerry Seinfeld funny at all. Like, nothing about Jerry Seinfeld is, what's the deal with fish? It swims, but it's still stinky. I don't find that type of humor remotely humorous. On the flip side, I don't really find a lot of quote unquote black comedians comedy funny either. Like what's the dude's name? Played Day Day on Friday. Mike Epps, yeah. I don't even like a lot of Mike Epps jokes. I mean, he has couple one-liners, but I don't really like that either. Kevin Hart, not a big Kevin Hart fan. Plus, he's oversaturated right now. He's just everywhere. So yeah, I'm kind of particular with comedy. So when I write a comedy, I'm gonna need a team around me, people I can bounce stuff off of, because it's hard to get legit funny comedy that's universal. And I don't want to get in that trap of writing for one genre or one set of people. Like, you know how they put you in the box of, this is a black comedy, this is a white comedy. I kind of want a universal comedy. So before I do that, I thought I should cut my teeth on another short movie. So I'm going to do that, man. I got a few friends in Hollywood that I'm going to ask for their help with this too, and see what happens and see what's popping on that. So that was my epiphany. While I got these 30 days off, I'm just going to focus on writing a script and doing some more video editing. So hopefully I won't think about that $9,000 that just replayed in my mind over and over again. Because I'm legit thinking about that $9,000. 9,000, guys! Like, seriously. How many times have you seen $9,000 in your hand? It's probably somebody here that's super rich, and you're like, 9,000, I spend that on coffee. But, man, that's an L, guys. Big L for me. Anybody got any questions about Japan while I'm here? Or any questions about Tokyo Stash and Spade? I'm legit here to answer any questions anybody may have. I fancy myself a man of the world, so if you have any questions, just seriously throw it out there. That's why I got this trusty iPad, so I can read any comments that may pop up, so I can interact with anybody. Okay, so, you know, just throwing it out there. Low-hanging fruit for anybody who wants to ask a question. So today I have auditions. Like I said, I'm an actor, so I had to do a couple auditions. I can't say the company's name because of non-disclosure agreements. But I'm going to a audition in Ginza today at 3:30. I hit the gym before I go there, just get a pump and get my mind right, so I can stop thinking about that $9,000. Yes, that's the theme of this live, guys. $9,000, because losing $9,000 is a kick in the nuts or ovaries, or as I like to call inside balls for women. Yeah, it's hard, man. I'm trying to get over it, but I'm gonna keep on going back to it. So I'm going to audition today, and I asked my agent, like, what should I do for this audition? How should I dress? And it was like, don't dress too casual, which gave me no insight on what I should do. They literally said, just don't dress too casual. I'm like, what does that mean? Dress not casual. So I'm going to come in there business casual with a nice bow tie to try to stick out. Hopefully I get that job and make up some of that deficit. Yeah, I guess that's about it for me, man. I don't have anything else to say. You know, I really don't. But you guys be good, especially during this these hard Corona times. COVID has really put a hurt on everybody, and everybody's going through. And I lost $9,000. I'm not trying to like keep ringing this out because a lot of people don't even have the opportunity to make $9,000. So I hope I'm not coming off elitist or assholey by saying that, because I know there's a lot of people out here who, you know, struggling to make $500. Just know you're not alone, man. We're all going through it. Like, dead serious. We all going through hard times. Uncle Stash, me, and the world. So I'm not trying to downplay your situation by talking about the money I lost, but just know we all out here hurting. And y'all be safe. I'm gonna go get ready for this audition and work out. After my audition, I'm gonna come back, do some video editing, and work on my movie script. Hopefully I have it done. In about, I'm shooting for 3 to 4 days, which is probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to have a good solid first draft done by Sunday. And after that, I'll start trying to get a budget and casting together so I can shoot this, because I like to shoot this movie mid-October. I'm shooting for, so I'll give you guys updates on this movie. But I got 30 days to work it out because I lost that account, so hopefully things will go pretty well. If you got any questions for us, Tokyo Stash and Spade, or any suggestions that we should do, please leave some comments. We're always open to that. And I'm going to try to do this more regularly, give you guys updates on what's going on in Tokyo. If you got any questions, let me know. I might even do a live stream in Ginza today, just to show you where I'm doing my audition and how fancy the Ginza area is in Tokyo. Yeah, I think that's about it, man, for me. I'm going to hit the gym. Call it a day, I think. Yeah. You guys be safe, and be sure to listen to my new album, Disco Dance Far Out Mix CD, available on YouTube, Spotify, and everything like that. That's Disco Dance Far Out Mixtape. Disco Dance Far Out Mixtape. I'm out, guys. I'm gonna walk around here and turn this camera off.